Hi guys, I'm Tanya and today I'm filming you a Shelf of Shame video. I was thinking about making a little series of these, and for this first video I've picked out 5 books that have been on my shelf for flipping ages and need to be read. And today I am admitting these books to you in honour of my finally finishing The Casual Vacancy by J.K. Rowling, which has been on my shelf literally for years. I put it off and off and off and actually really enjoyed it. So I'm going to talk you through some of the other books that I should probably get to reading. First of all, I have The Bell Jar by Sylvia Plath. It's just got a modern classic written on the back, and I'm quite big on reading classics and modern classics and all that sort of thing, but I have not read this book even though it's on my shelf. I don't even really know what it's about. I think I picked it up going, oh, it's The Bell Jar, I need to read it, and I never actually read the blurb until today. And as far as I'm aware, people seem to fall into 2 camps of the either I love The Catcher in the Rye or I love The Bell Jar, and I've read The Catcher in the Rye and I really didn't get on with it, so I'm hoping that actually this will be more my sort of thing. So yeah, I need to get to that. Wish me luck. From the sublime to the ridiculous, the next book that I'm ashamed to say I haven't read is the third Bridget Jones book, Mad About the Boy. I was so excited to hear that a third book was coming out in this series because I absolutely loved the first 2. My mum found out more about them when the films came out and was absolutely obsessed, and was so excited when I got to an age when I could watch the films, so I read the books as soon as I could and flipping loved them. But very quickly after this came out, I kind of heard about certain plot developments that are given away by the cover. She's looking into single motherhood. I can't imagine Bridget Jones without Mr. Darcy, and it makes me so sad. So I've put off reading this book because I'm not sure that I want to live in a world where Mr. Darcy is dead. But hey ho, I need to read this because it's been on my shelf for about a year now and I haven't read it yet. Next up, I have a book that I feel like I've probably mentioned before, which is North and South by Elizabeth Gaskell. This was bought for me by Beth as repayment for some sort of loan over bills or something, and people are always saying to me, you need to read this book, you need to watch the miniseries adaptation of it, if you love Jane Austen you're gonna love this. And I just haven't done it, and actually quite a lot of people have been raving about the romance and the characters in this recently, and I need to get round to it. On a similar note, I'm kind of including with that the Cranford Chronicles book that was sent to me as part of the Nerdfighter book swap, which I still need to read, and I'm deeply ashamed that I haven't got to either of these books yet because everyone keeps telling me I need to, and it's just like, I'm sorry! Okay, so for someone who claims to love reading, I feel like this next book is quite a big literary sin that I haven't read it, as it is The Book Thief by Marcus Zusak. Everyone is obsessed with this book. I clearly didn't even buy it until the film had come out. I actually bought this from a charity shop. I've tried to peel the sticker off and haven't done a very good job, as you can see from this nasty looking over here. It was very stuck on. From the date I found out that I bought this a year ago and I still haven't read it, even though I have a severe feeling that I should have done. So without further ado, the final book on my shelf of shame today is the second book in George R.R. Martin's Song of Ice and Fire series. I read the first book way back in my second year of uni on my Kindle because I got it cheap at Christmas or something when I actually first got my Kindle, and I really enjoyed it, but I felt like I didn't have the time when I was doing my degrees to actually commit to this series because it's so chunky, even though I read the first book really quickly for the size of it. So I did actually attempt to read this, and I'm apparently 9 pages in, which makes me chuckle that I stopped that far in. But my trying to read this came about at the same time as I was watching the TV series, and I was on the second series when I was trying to read this book, and I couldn't do it. I just couldn't watch the same plot that I was pretty much trying to read about simultaneously, so I gave up. I actually own the first 4 books in this series alternately, so 1 and 3 I have on Kindle and 2 and 4 I have in physical copy. So if I want to clear my TBR shelf this year, I need to finish at least the first 4 books. Hashtag 0/16. So yeah, this has been my Shelf of Shame video for today. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, let me know, but also if you absolutely hated it, please let me know so that I can consider rethinking my life and maybe not doing another one, because I have quite a few like little plans written out. I actually have plans, guys. But yeah, I hope you are all having amazing weekends. I hope you are taking care of yourselves, and I hope you are looking forward to Easter, because I definitely am. So yeah, I love you all, take care, and I will see you soon. Goodbye! That's what I didn't tell you, but I gave up buying books for Lent, so I am super duper excited for Easter this year because it means I can buy books again, and I want so many of the little black classics that it is insane.